the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi, and welcome to Pure Guidance. We're going to be taking a look at our Taurus forecast for the month of April 2019, as well as the Aries season. And for this Taurus, I've already meditated on your energy, as well as pre-shuffled the 3 decks I'll be using today. So let's begin. Now the 2 decks on the side, I will be taking a look at those towards the end of your reading, so stay tuned for that. And, ooh, we already have a card ready here. Wow, 9 of Pentacles. You know, Taurus, March for you was such a beautiful reading. You had me saying, wow, like you literally did. And with April coming in and with that Uranus shift, it's just so interesting to see how everyone does and takes in that energy. For some, it's truly, truly rewarding because Uranus brings with it changes, right? Significant changes. And here what we're seeing is the 9 of Pentacles, which is an absolutely fabulous card, especially when it comes to the area of money, right? Your ability to be self-sufficient, the act of creating something long-lasting. If you are looking to invest money, for example, in a project or a business, this is great news for you. This card is absolutely fabulous because it predicts blessed relief from any insecurities, you can say, or anything that just hasn't been working out for you all too well. It looks to be getting all the more better, all right? It's almost like everything's falling into place and back into order like it should be. So lovely first card out. Great energy with the Aries season. Aries is a cardinal sign, so it's a great time to be, starting new enterprises as well. When it comes to dates, I would say hold off until the Libra full moon in March, okay? And then wait up until the 5th of April. Around there, we have a new moon in Aries. It's the perfect time to focus your energy on what you're wanting. What is this 9 of Pentacles? What makes you feel like luxury? Everyone has a different definition, so it's really about your definition and what you wish to attract, right? 9 of Pentacles is the ability to feel the luxury. It's not just an idea and it's like, oh yeah, it feels good in my thoughts or in my dreams, but no, this is the real deal. This is the real success right here. 6 of Wands. Again, once again, predicting a very successful outcome. So for those of you who have been working really hard at something, this could be like a work-related idea here for you. So with that said, 6 of Wands is the ability to move forward with so much positivity and optimism around you. Everyone at your workplace, for instance, if this is a project for you and you have done your best, 6 of Wands is simply revealing that everyone will be very appreciative of your efforts, of every little thing that you've done, the detail you've put into your work. Doesn't have to be at work. It could even be at home. If you've been really busy rearranging everything, changing up the surroundings for yourself, bringing in new furniture or flowers or redecorating, any of those every little thing that you do, Taurus, goes a long way with this Aries season, goes a long way for April as well, and it's being so much appreciated by everyone around you. 6 of Wands coupled with this 9 of Pentacles is this beautiful public recognition of everything that you've done, from everyone around you feeling the sincerity of your work. So it's a good time. Be proud of yourself, Taurus. You've done so well, and you are being rewarded in this month. It looks absolutely fabulous here for you. And as I was saying, for the Aries new moon coming in, it's a great time. If you're not here yet, if you don't taste the success yet, that sweet smell of success, then hold on a little bit longer. Use that new moon in Aries to build up on your idea. Right? The Pisces season was a wonderful time to be dreaming things, but to actually put it into action, that's what Aries is about, and that's what you want to utilize the coming time period up ahead for yourself as. Okay, so get a vision board ready or so on, and then execute as you need to. Okay? Plan and then execute your idea. Wow, I love it. There's so much success in your reading right here. Wow, few cards fell out into place for you. And just a reminder, everything is pre-shuffled right here, so we can go ahead and take a look at the messages that are here for you, Taurus. And I love it. Ace of Cups predicting so much love. Okay, so much love and creativity. So whatever you are really focusing your energy on, you're getting rewarded for it. You're feeling like luxury as a result of the appreciation from everyone around you. And it's really filling your cup so much so that it is overflowing. It is literally overflowing, Taurus. This is some wonderful news making its way to you. It's the birth of a new project, birth of a new idea, birth of a new relationship. However this may resonate with you, it is a general reading, can be applied to your sun, moon, and rising. So keeping that in mind and seeing this Ace of Cups fall into place, it's just such a beautiful time of fulfillment, opportunities really showing up for you. And it's simply saying that there's just so much happiness coming into your life, and you're able to move away from any past stressors. It's a beautiful time to really trust yourself and this wonderful new awakening that is happening all and around you. It's a time to be listening to your heart. Don't let yourself be caught up in the stress of the moment, okay? Sometimes this Aries energy, the fire element, can cause a little bit of an extra push. It's sometimes it's too much to handle, because Aries are known to be a little bit impatient, okay? Not everyone, not all of them, but they are known for that. And so with this season, sometimes it can feel like you have this urge to do everything in that one period of time. Like, no, it has to be done now, 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 now. However, looking at things that way and saying it has to be taken care of now and in this moment will only cause stress. And mentally, if you're in this zone right here, you won't be able to let your cup, your Ace of Cups, overflow like it's meant to, like it's being predicted. Okay, it can hold you back when you're too much in the it has to be done now, or too much in trying to perfect every little thing. That's not what this is about. It's about the free flowing of ideas. It's about letting yourself dive into whatever is on your plate, whatever is coming your way, Taurus. So that is what that is about right there. We also have a Three of Pentacles, which is a lovely card showing how you will be able to be hard at work in something that you love and adore, whether it is a home project, it's, like a DIY for you, or it is at work, in business, you're trying something new, working on a new project now thanks to the sweet success that you gained earlier, perhaps, or about whatever is coming your way. It simply will feel like a true blessing here for you with the Sun card, right? The Sun card is so optimistic, so positive in its energy, and when it comes into a reading just like this, it is predicting blessings on blessings on blessings entering your life. So if you can be in the receiving mode and be open to whatever's coming and be positive in your outlook, don't stress, right? Five of Swords is warning us right there, like we don't want to be too stressed about anything. Gotta let it go. And as you let it go, it becomes all the more easier for good things to make their way to you faster, Taurus. All right, and this doesn't just apply to you. The Sun card takes into place everyone in your life as well. So if you have someone you really care about, love, and cherish, that's what this is right here. It could be a reflection of yourself in this illustration, and your family. It could be your children, grandchildren. Whoever this is, whoever they may be, it's about knowing that everyone is protected by the power of the universe or by God. It depends on your belief system. This is your reading. And what is being said to you is that there is ultimate protection being provided to you. And if at this time, if you feel even the slightest bit of anxious inside or restless in any way, this is a good time to take a deep breath in and let any negative thought go as you exhale, okay? And with that, imagine this beautiful, lovely white light just filling you up from the inside of you and filling you up from top to bottom. and then let that white light radiate outward. Be a light worker, for instance, if you know what that is. You know, it's about letting yourself radiate. That's what the sun card is. Just as the sun radiates outward, you can be the sunshine for the people around you as well. And just like a sunflower, they will respond to your positivity and your optimism. So if you know someone in your life who perhaps needs a little bit of that sunshine from you, this is a great card for that, reminding you that yes, you can be exactly what they need as well. So, wow, it's so powerful. And yet, you know, we still have this Nine of Swords, you know, in the reading, which I do feel as though it's not your energy. This is about a little bit of the stressor that others might be facing in your life. It has a lot to do with that Uranus shift into your sign earlier in March, okay? Not everyone is able to handle the pressure that Uranus brings, okay, when it transits like that. And especially with the back-to-back Libra full moons, you know, one's in March, it's still coming up, depends on when you're viewing this reading. We have one in April as well, around the 19th of April. So those back-to-back Libra full moons make people really think everything through in such a way that it causes this Nine of Swords. So for some of you, this might be you sometimes where you might feel overwhelmed and frustrated. But in your life, in the physical life that you're living, things are working out. Even if you cannot see it yet, the cards are suggesting it's on its way. Okay? So this Nine of Swords is a feeling that you're going to have to overcome. All right? This is simply a thought, a negative thought perhaps, that you need to overcome, or it might represent someone in your life. It's very much possible. It might be an earth sign even. Doesn't have to be, but can be. Earth meaning Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So yes, it can be reflective of your energy, but it can also be someone in your life because of the way we're seeing the cards here for you. So keeping that in mind, reminding yourself to take on something a little positive, and we are going to be doing affirmations later, so maybe that is what will help you during this time to use the affirmations as a tool to get right back up into that positive flow of things. All right? We also have a Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Wow, right? The movement, the shifting into your life, what is being brought to you is very solid in nature. This Knight of Pentacles is a card that is very promising. It is very promising. It is someone very sincere. This is something that's meant to last. It will be about building a solid foundation. The Four of Wands you're seeing here, Taurus, is predicting of a very stable home environment, okay? It is a stable home environment with careful thought and consideration to whatever is up ahead for you, and then moving forward with your steps. That is what is important here right now. And I'm sorry, I'll be right back. I gotta change the battery, but I'll be right back, okay? Okay, so coming right back into your reading, Taurus. Sorry about that. So we have Knight of Pentacles and Four of Wands. We talked about how strong and solid this offer is for you, and it will help stabilize the environment inside your home and really give it that protective space that perhaps if it wasn't present before, it will be here, and it's only gonna get better. All right, so that is what's important to see here. For some of you, there is this possibility of something making its way into your life and in the life of those around you as well, that will help stabilize everything. Okay, it could be like a job offer, it could be money coming in. It is the prediction of something very beautiful and optimistic. The Four of Wands is a very encouraging card. Okay, and so things are looking better and better every step of the way. Yes, there's a little bit of anxiety and frustration around you, in the minds of others, perhaps in your mind. There is that duality you might feel around the 9th and 10th of April, because we do have Venus in Pisces in conjunction with Neptune in Pisces. And when Neptune's in Pisces like that, it creates this eerie feeling of uneasiness sometimes. Venus is in Pisces too. With that being said, right, on the 10th, we also have Jupiter going retrograde in Sagittarius. So it might feel like there's this testing happening. How long will this last, whatever this may be for you? Will this project last? Will this relationship last? Whatever your focus is on, or the few things you are focusing on, because it feels like there might be more than one thing that is requiring your attention or is deep within your subconscious mind. So there is this almost like a test of faith, a test of how solid this is during that time period. So you don't want to jump right into things right away. You want to hold off if you can. There will be this beautiful boost provided to you around the 12th of April. We have Venus in Pisces sextiling with Saturn in Capricorn. That's a bit more stability when you're in your element with that earth sign, right? It feels a little bit better. Get a little bit more of that self-confidence coming your way. And good thoughts fill you up around 14th of April, hopefully with the Sun in Aries, trining with Jupiter in Sagittarius. It'll be a positive weekend, hopefully. All right. And once that post-shadow period ends of the Mercury retrograde around 17th of April, although Mercury goes direct in March, we want to wait off a little bit until entire effects of that, period is over. So that is set to be around 17th of April. Of course, it works a little bit differently for everyone, but that's something extra to consider, I would say. All right, Taurus, but it's beautiful. It's nice. The other thing I want to add to your reading before we look at under the deck cards is that there is this hint of communication being key for you. The Sun is about communication, okay? Communicating with your family, your loved ones, letting them know how you feel. If there's an important discussion that needs to be had, then perhaps this is a pretty good time to consider that and move forward with it, okay? The Sun card is very positive. It's optimistic. It is about blessings of life. It is about creativity and creating this warm space in your home, a warm space in the life of others as well. Okay? So beautiful reading. There is this possibility of connection. Might feel it a little bit more after the Libra full moons have occurred because there is more thought pattern, this breakthrough in your thought pattern and the reality of the situation, you can say, that makes its way out. Okay? So under the deck, we have here the Fool card. It's a major arcana card coming back right into your reading here, Taurus. We see the Sun card is your only major arcana card in the entire reading, in your general reading. It means it's positive. There's a positive outlook in April, and a lot of things are possible here for you. Right? Creation, possibility, potential, indicated by the Ace of Cups. Both very powerful. Now, under the deck, we have the Fool card. Now, the Fool card, like I mentioned, it's a major arcana card, which means your subconscious mind is very ready for something new. It's ready to leave any past baggage behind because it knows it's not going to be worth it to bring it into April. It's not going to be worth it to bring it into the Aries season because Aries is all about creation. Aries is about new beginnings. And your subconscious mind, the part of you that you can get messages from, you can say in your dreams, for instance, or when you quiet your mind, you meditate and you let yourself feel free. The answers just come to you. That's your subconscious mind kicking in. And that's what we're seeing here with the Fool card. Something new is possible if your conscious mind can also accept what is being provided and given and then take that leap of faith. 50% of you is ready for that. The other 50% needs to catch up, and it will. All right, we see something so nice and strong and beautiful right here. Now, strength is also being provided to you from the inside. There is a lot of power within you, Taurus. There is so much that you are capable for, and that is what the Strength card is reminding you of. That you have it within you to overcome any battle, any struggle. But it's not about getting physical with the handling of the situation. It's more about quietening the mind, as I mentioned earlier. Because even with this, the way she's, handling the beast, you can say, right? It is in a very gentle way. Using tactics that will work, should work in a beautiful manner, in a very graceful manner. That's what this is about. That's what this is about. And one thing I'd like to add is for those of you who might be dealing with a Libra. I'm sorry, not Libra, who might be dealing with a Leo. A Leo is a fire sign, first off, so it doesn't have to be Leo. It could also be a Sagittarius, perhaps. Okay, Sagittarius or Aries, or it's just that, you know, this season, this Aries season, will make you feel a little bit more joyous, hopefully, and it'll be easier to let go of something you've been thinking about for a while, but now it's like, okay, you know, it's feeling freed from a burden perhaps you may have felt like you were carrying. There's greater, there's something bigger happening in the picture, it feels, with the Sun card. You know, it's about divine timing, divine purpose, and things are falling into place like they should, even when it doesn't make sense with that Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Okay? Knowing that it's getting better. Now, coming back to that Leo, if it is about them, then the cards are definitely suggesting that you can be the one to help them through a difficult time. Okay? Or if it's not a Leo, it could be someone who's acting as though, you know, this is someone who is very stable in their thinking, in like they know what they want, but yet they're going through a possible struggle, okay? And that struggle, part of it might be due to what they fear, okay? Their instincts are not able to guide them. So instead, what needs to be done is you perhaps need to be a little bit more rational with them and be there for them as a support. Like I mentioned earlier, that radiance is important on your behalf to help them through this difficult time. They might feel as though they're in danger. They need a very gentle approach to their problem. Okay? That's just a little bit of what the cards are saying. And, oh wow, look at those eights. Oh my gosh, one after the other. We're going to stop right there. Maybe that's why I mentioned Libra earlier. There was a hint of Libra coming up in your reading there, Taurus. So with that being said, pay attention to the eights. And eights are definitely a sign of balance. So returning of balance, your subconscious is also ready. Like I mentioned, it is ready for that balance to return into your life. You, on the other hand, are on your way there, you can say, but it will feel better and stronger in April. Now, coming back to the Eight of Swords, it again feels like someone else's energy right there. Someone is requiring your assistance. Perhaps it's to do with work. Perhaps it's to do with a little bit of the legal end of things. And those aspects are something that they might be struggling with, okay? Or the justice system, or being able to make a decision, being able to move forward with clear thought pattern, right? That sword represents a double-edged sword, so you can see both sides of the argument very clearly. Again, utilize the Libra full moon in March. Utilize the Libra full moon in April. This is pretty unique, and this is the perfect time to be helping yourself and those around you if they need help to be more rational in their approach as they move forward, to be a bit more critical in it as well, especially when it comes to career and finances. It looks like that's the main topic over here, but of course it could be something else as well. Could be relationships, but it looks like greater focus is on the possibility of work and finances for them. Okay, not necessarily you, but them. All right, now let's move forward with this. For those of you who possibly have a question in regards to this or want to go into further detail, I do recommend getting a personal reading. You can check out the different readings I offer on my website at IamPureGuidance.com. I'll be more than happy to work with you and your energy. Okay, let's go ahead and use the Enchanted Map Oracle cards here to sum up this reading for you, Taurus. But so far it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's solid, it's sturdy. It's positive. Magic prayer. Talk about blessings, talk about things, and the sweet smell of success being right around the corner. And for those of you who want to bring it in even more and really use that energy, use your heart chakra, right? That focus on your heart chakra is important. So let it be open to receiving. Letting go of anything that might be blocking the heart chakra. If you need help figuring that out, I also offer a reading on that. Check out my website or email me if you have a question, okay? But it's important to clear any blockages during the full moons, and you can also use the magic prayer card for that as well. And it looks like that's an important message here for you, Taurus. So a magic prayer can go a long way, and knowing that your heart's desires are being heard by the greater part of our life, right? The universe. We're all connected. If you're trying to connect with someone, know that we are all connected in a way that cannot be seen. It's like an invisible string. So if you're trying to send something out there into the universe, go ahead, do it. Try it. It'll more than likely be heard. Will you get a response or not? That's a little bit of a different question, okay? Because it also depends on the other person's energy. Are they open to receiving? Are they open to communicating? Oh, okay. A few cards fell into place, but the one that's facing up is the one we want to look at. So, pilgrimage. It's a journey of its own. Oh, it's a lovely card here of togetherness as well, as you can see. You're on a journey to your own greatness. Your soul is longing to find the way. Only you can choose your path. So for those of you needing a little bit of an extra assistance or guidance, just remind yourself of what is being said in this pilgrimage card. Let's also go ahead and read out the affirmations that come with this card. And affirmations, like I mentioned, are a great tool. Use it as you like. Do it whatever works for you. Do what works for you. So, pilgrimage. Today, I am confident in my life's journey. I believe in myself, and love others. I know that I can achieve whatever I set my mind to, for my soul knows the way. I am never alone, for my true friends will walk beside me in the cold. Togetherness, right? In every form, in every shape and form, no matter how small or how big, everything is with you. You are being guided, you are being protected, and this journey is yours alone, yes, but you always have support around you as well, Taurus. And that brings us to an end to your beautiful reading. Thank you so much for tuning in, Taurus. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.
Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury.